Beyond. Right, I don't think I want to get hit by an Asclan troll. Ash clan, really? Ash clan? Let's be honest. Ash clan. Ash clan troll. Has to be something good here. I mean, even at low levels, it's probably had trolls in it. Okay, I can see at least 2 trolls, and none of them are attacking me, so that's at least 3 in this immediate area. And I'm assuming one is charging at us. The only direction where it can come from. I don't want to hold a weapon in my hand, it slows me down. Here, I don't particularly want to even try to block these guys. If I do, it'll hurt, and it'll hurt a lot. Better to just dodge it entirely. That might be an interesting way to fight. Like, take everything into offensive and, I mean, ignore defense entirely, armor and everything. Not sure if it's better. It would be more exciting, because you would have to... Ooh, flawless sapphire. Fight through evasion instead of tanking. There are more trolls coming at us. This is the only direction they can come from. Cover my ass while I loot. Beyond math, Malatu. Summon creature blocked my escape route. Where the fuck did you come from? We might as well do one maintenance thing. I haven't recharged the Mage Staff of Frost. And I do have shitty soul gems that I have no other use for really. Like petty and lesser crap. They just more or less have weight. don't have to charge this fully, but it's something close to it. Right, 40 charges, fully charged. Again. I mean, there's just so many trolls. Plenty of blood on the floor. I'm seeing bags and a bed too. Beltham's inside. Grand soul gem. With a grand soul. This is the best loot ever. Still, what is the spell? It's life detection of a sort. Long duration, short duration, long range. Novice spell. So you can see things, but you can't really see them for long. Let's try it. Let's see a goddamn thing. 150 feet. Leather shield. Regular trolls killed. So these are probably here already, no matter what. This is what you would have encountered if you had come here at a much lower level. Beyond Bangarara. Okay, what killed the trolls? They're only human, living. They needed to eat. They needed to rest. They needed light. Weaponry seems to indicate light armor and light weaponry. So not really fighters. Casters, scouts, bandits. Treasure hunters, maybe. Okay, at least this is a genuinely different type of a what a Ayleid ruin. Serious ruin. I'm hoping there's something special here. One of the Ayleid statues, maybe. We have seen no Welkin stones. So I would be very disappointed if something like that would be our reward after all this. Uh, spots for Welkin stones. Ring of Endurance. Hard to complain about the loot in this place. Somewhat useful, lightweight, valuable. I miss anything down there? Well, now we find out. Didn't intend to jump down. Greater Soul Gems 3 with Petty Souls, so they're basically wasted. Now start the traps. I mean, I don't see why I shouldn't take an easy kill here. I'll get more experience by using a shitty spell to kill it anyway. Right, there's at least 3 goddamn trolls there. I have to at least kill 1 or 2 before I open up the gates. As we reach Destruction 75, we'll also need to make new attack spells. A touch spell for each element and then maybe a range spell. We've tried making assassination spells too. Assassination would be something like we cast it once and it'll end things. Preferably ranged. Alternatively something that basically plays the target out of the fight if it gets hit. Now let's not go in yet. Yeah. He jumped down. Means he'll be coming up. No, he can't get up here. Door will block him. Okay, all the trolls jump down. Is that it? I don't like them being there. That's exactly the optimal way to fight them, but I'll take whatever we can get. Now they jump down. Okay, what I'm worried about is this. At the moment I go there, the trolls can through some mystical magic follow me. Should be damaged, 2 of them. Well, at least it wasn't quite as bad as I thought it would be, but yeah. Area transition seems to change things. Sort of maybe calculates a time for it before it can follow me. So it doesn't actually matter what the hindrance in the previous area was, it's irrelevant. As long as it's hostile, it will follow. Still, more camps, more blood. What's the switch?
Ah!
Area of effect poison. Marlow stone. Maybe 2. There's probably something there, I just can't see it. Yeah. 4 Marlow stones. 3. That's a lot of trolls. Well, shit. Yeah, he hits like a goddamn truck. It's gonna work. Right, the zombie might be capable, but it has the wrong type of attack animations and AI for these opponents, and these opponents very likely regenerate at least a little bit. Although I haven't seen any major regeneration happening. Could be certain troll types are not heavy on regeneration. Gonna burn through a single Welkin stone and just kill them. I sort of wanted to get an understanding where we stand with our spells currently. Not in a good place. Still, we have something like 4 Varla stones now at least. And each is full recharge on an enchanted item. So we're gonna dump these at our stronghold. There's no point carrying so many with us. I mean, I might have like one item where I would consider using it, and that's the Shaman Staff, which isn't good enough to use anymore. So... Restore speed. We don't need that. We have that type of a spell already. So that's it. I can't say the treasure wasn't impressive. Usually 1 would have been enough. 3, that's plenty. For all I know, that's not even all of it. Probably a shortcut to get the hell out of here. Burning shield, fire shield, 8%. I think I have this exact same shield. Pulse Undead, Beguiling Touch, don't need those. It's our horn. We could consider switching the shield. Because it is the same. Fire shield 8% versus fire shield 8%, so it's not gonna get any worse, but this would be heavy armor. We should at the very least hold on to this when we do the heavy armor training. A Grand Soul Gem could get a better effect, but a greater one could not. Very useful stuff here. Okay, this place had 2 entrances. Base ring of fortitude. Resist disease. Cheap, valuable, useless. Right. We haven't been visited everywhere. God damn it. Most of these exploration sites have been a big disappointment. This has not. I don't quite understand what the group that was here before tried to do. Frost shield, heavy armor, frost shield 7%. Right. That's it. So, value-wise, fantastic place, but we didn't get all that many interesting things, really. I mean, the Varla stones are great, but I don't really have much of a use for them at the moment. Also, I can't get back up. Later on, possibly. We can find a large enough charge weapon, maybe. They're the likeliest to just run out of charge, you know, the most inconvenient of places. I'm going the wrong direction. So Varla stone would only weigh a single pound and restore it full no matter what. Even if I had grand soul gems, they're probably like half a pound each and would not restore anything to full. Not at least something so powerful we would be interested in recharging it. But currently we have no such items, so there's just a burden, unnecessary burden for us. Probably should do the destruction spells. We're gonna reach the expert level soon. Conjuration wise we are set. We don't need anything new necessarily. Destruction wise we are not. We don't have any bought spells that are expert level. Have no custom spells that are expert level either. We could visit some of the guild halls because both spells are not like custom spells. The effect versus cost can be drastically different. Right, there doesn't appear anything particularly interesting nearby. We do have to do one thing. Custom spells, yes, but there's also a seller, a buyer for the Ayleid crap we're carrying. I'd like to find out who it actually is. No, I know who it is, but I don't know where he is. Bacano or something like that.
State your business. The stop. The
It's not helpful. Although there's a high probability that I already have seen him. Not quite aware where exactly. It should be the rich districts. There's only like 3 of them. Hagar. So probably not in this district. At night time. Yeah. Bacano. Right. So Hyperseptim Hotel is opposite to him. You can rest there.
Welcome, friend, to the Tiber Septim Hotel. I am Augusta Ayleid, your hostess. Where can you find some fun? That depends on your idea of fun. You can bet, fight, or both at the arena. There are plenty of sights to see and plenty of places to shop, but the watch frowns on brawling and adventuring in the city.
We could probably beat the arena once we reach expert level destruction magic. Something to consider.
Why, yes, I do have a lovely room available for a mere 40 gold a night. Are you interested?
By far the most expensive place I've ever slept in.
Excellent. The room is on the floor upstairs, at the west end of the hall. I do hope you rest well. Take care.
Not my room, apparently. Before going to the market district, I think we should visit our stronghold. See what items we don't want to get rid of. Although I don't think the sequence makes much of a difference. This is an incredibly luxurious place.
Please be generous, kind sir. Good thing we have the Black Horse Courier. I don't know how we'd get our news without it. Blessings of Mishtar upon
Government-owned news outlet.
Joring the butler. I've served Master Umbacano for many years. Dull Groshug always seems at ease in life.
Tell me about Master Umbacano.
My master, Umbacano, is known across Cyrodiil as a collector of Ayleid antiquities. He's always interested in rare artifacts from that era. Why? Do you have something of interest to my master?
I have an Ayleid artifact for sale.
Really? May I see it, please?
You can choose a statue or an artifact. Let's go with the statue. It's more special.
I believe my master would be interested in speaking to you right away. If you'll just follow me.
I can't walk this. Staircase you have to jump to.
What can I do for you? Yes? You have something of interest to me?
Show Umbacano the Ayleid statue.
Ah, one of the 10 ancestors. Hold it up to the light. Yes! Exquisite. You did the right thing by bringing this to me. I am interested in obtaining the complete set of these statues. If you bring them to me when you find them, I will pay you double for each one. I would be happy to take this statue off your hands right now. I assume that's why you came to see me?
Sell the statue for 500 gold. It has no use for me and it has weight.
Wonderful. Remember, I will be happy to give you the same price for any others that you find. And I'll double your payment if you manage to recover the complete set of 10. I look forward to a long and mutually profitable relationship.
If he would pay 10 times what he offers, this would be worth doing maybe. But I already have 10,000 by selling potions. And I haven't really tried to make money. And Ayleid statues, all 10, that's massively harder thing to do. Unless you know precisely where they are right from the beginning.
Yes. Have you found enough? Well then, you have work to do. There's been trouble with smugglers and Khajiit bandits in the Trans-Nibbon, but Marius Caro is taking steps to deal with the problem. Farewell.
If you'll just follow me. Very.
Ah, the treasure hunter. Please, have a seat.
Ayleid statue display. Suppose we could sell all of them to him and then steal them back. Problem is, I really have no use for them. Very well protected. Everything is hard or very hard.
Hi there.
Personal bodyguard.
I work as a guard at Umbacano Manor. My name is Ushija.
I am one of his guard dogs. No more, no less. He pays us well to guard his many treasures. This is enough for me. Captain Lex blames the Grey Fox. Goodbye.
Right, so again another quest where we can't really go after it because we don't have locations to go after. Randomly going for Ayleid ruins is naturally possible, but also likely a gigantic waste of time for the most part. There are many more than 10 ruins after all.
Ah, you must be the arcane.
I've gone to a handful of it and I've found one. Right, we are here for two things.
Hi there.
Expert level attack spells and heal. I need a little bit
quite intriguing.
cheaper
Please, share
heal.
your thoughts.
It has to be a novice level. We're like 5 levels away from it becoming obsolete. But to be fair, it is not obsolete now, and this is a terrible healing spell.
How are you?
We're looking for something... We can always heal like this outside of fighting. We're looking for something that I can cast in a fight and continue fighting, so I don't need to repeat it. So it can be a little bit slow, have a lot of duration, as long as it just heals a little bit.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Some say that trade... Please, go on. Let's do business.
Flame Tempest. Powerful stuff. Yeah, Destruction 100 is a bit too much. Gloom Wraith, Summon Lich, Zivili. These are definitely Conjuration 100. Now I don't even think a lot of these are all that useful. The Lich is certainly powerful, but you're not gonna get your money's worth out of it easily. Anything that aggressively goes after an enemy would be vastly superior.
Be seeing you.
Right, heal, sell. Let's say 5-6 seconds duration. Yeah, this will be fine. Even a little less. How much until it becomes... Yeah. We're right at the edge. 6 times 6 heal. I want to see how much magic it actually costs. Right. Sort of curious. An area effect 10 is the minimum. This would be a minor fireball effect. But the damage is always sort of terrible. Damage of 30 isn't anything special. I can currently do something like damage 45 on touch, duration 1 second. It isn't all that more cheaper to do it this way. I wonder at what point do you start to get cost reductions significant? 43, 44, 44, is it? Yeah, it keeps scaling fairly. It doesn't make much sense. Simple touch attack might be. Yeah, it's too weak. Need more. More. So somewhere around 70 points of damage is the least you can do before it even becomes an expert spell. So something of this caliber is something we want to make for each and every element. Currently our strongest attack spell is 45 points of damage, so this would be a significant increase to that. Alternatively, 70 points of damage through duration. So 35, this is 77. 63. I don't think it would make much of a difference. I mean, use case wise, because it's very unnatural for you to spam touch attack after touch attack after touch attack. Usually you have an opening between his attacks where you touch, then move away. So 2 seconds is actually much more natural. But if we would aim for the same cost category, we could increase the damage a little bit. 10 points more damage. Not that expensive to create either. I can't create the spell beforehand, right? Crap. Well, at least we know more or less what we want to create, so it's not a time totally wasted either. We could buy ready-made spells.
A pleasure to have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
But he sells master level.
Be seeing you.
What is the Destruction Guild? It's Skingrad.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing.
There's no telling where we basically get to the expert level, so it wouldn't be a horrible idea to have at least some sort of a attack spell ready. We also know more or less about the
Well, may I interest you in some of my fine wares?
where we should be if we want to have an expert level attack spell. It's around 80 magic at least, and should do around 70 points of damage, preferably more.
Farewell.
It's my pleasure. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Corrode armor and weapon. I don't think I have these spells. Might be worthwhile to take. Also damage hail. You don't... Is this poison? We could try to make a weapon, attack using this. It would probably be effective against everyone in the same way. But in that way it would be the safest bet to use. Or not. This damage magic. Do I have damage health? I don't think I do.
Be seeing. I hope I can. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
I don't think I have damage magic either. Not sure I care about corroded armor weapons. Every great weapon someone has, it has so much durability, it's ridiculous.
Come back and take care.
It's my pleasure. Please
Unless
continue.
it's percentage based.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
These are not useful. At the same time, if it's disintegrate weapon 60 points on touch, you could easily get a 100-point spell made, and that's an instant destruction of weapon, so that seems like it's a bit too good. No one seems to have expert level spells. It's either mastery or a journeyman level. Storm Atronach, haven't seen this before. This is probably mastery level, really interesting to us. 253, and we're about to reach the threshold of getting expert level, so it should be cheaper.
Bye.
Well met. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
80 points on touch, yeah. Cost is 90. Disintegrate armor 100 points, 75. So we could get 100 disintegrate armor and weapon probably at the destruction level. I am somewhat curious to at least test it. How the hell does it work? Firestorm, 50 points in a 15 feet radius. Cost is ridiculous though. I mean 170. I don't care about any of these. It's 70 points on a ranged target. But it's so expensive, that's not enough to kill really anything, and it's incredibly expensive. These are 30 points of damage, 60 in total, and it costs 200 magicka. You couldn't kill shit with this. What's the point of these spells? Right, do the 80 points of damage in 2 seconds is somewhat cheaper, and it does the same job, so yeah, none of these really make much sense. I do have to notice the fact that there was a range attack spell, yeah, 70 points. Withering Bolt is very expensive and it almost does half the damage. So it seems like direct health damage is incredibly expensive compared to elemental damage. Elemental damage is probably much more commonly resisted. Still, I don't like these. Need to do something. Just a little bit something that we'll get the level up or closer to it. So, adventure through a site. Preferably an Ayleid site. Destruction just leveled up. Conjuration is about to level up. And we'll get some hits here and there. Right. There's no music anymore. Doesn't bother me too much. But it's I'm not sure what it is.
I'm only asking for a single.
But it's always something. It's a sound effect or music or something stops working after a while. In fact, I think I'll leave things here. The Ayleid Druid took quite a bit of time and we screwed around a bit. We still have plenty to sell though. Probably should manage this. Sell what we can, drop the rest at the stronghold, and think of other things to do. Nothing else, I can always go through extra Ayleid ruins.
Yes? Shum Groyarug is the butler in Castle Skingran. Who ever heard of an orc butler? Plus, he's in that orc social club. What a joke. Goodbye.
Yes? Shumgro Yarug is the... I'm listening. Don't waste your flattery. I wish I could... You're wasting your breath. Oh, that's great. That's only quality goods for...
Vest of the Bard. Right, not seeing anything particularly interesting.
You got a great deal there.
Did I though? Reflect damage shields. We don't really have use for these. The thing is, no one really has enough money to give a fair price for them. I might want to visit an armor. They seem to have a little bit more money. More than 1,000 usually. It would only be a few hundred gold piece difference. It's not that big of a deal. And I'm not sure if I want to reflect damage. I have no idea what the cap there would be. It might be good for a certain type of builds, if you can stack a lot of it and massive amount of defenses. Not sure how that works. Does it basically first reduce the damage to your own defenses, then what damage is applied to you reflect a percentage of that, or reflect a percentage of the incoming damage and then start reducing it? Because that would make a huge difference in how useful this is. Potentially you could do, enemies attacking you could do more damage to themselves than they can do to you. 5-second paralysis. Yeah, I forgot we have these restore magic potions. And I specifically made them so I could use them in the situations we had in there with the trolls. That's how useful those potions are going to be. Very useful if you actually recall to use them here and there. I'll hold on to this. Resist magic on a potion for 5 seconds. Yeah, that's useless.
That's a fair deal. A good price for a good customer. That's more than... You drive a hard bargain.
Not really. Beguiling touch.
An excellent bargain.
Fortify willpower. That's where I want to sell it.
A good price for a good customer. You've made a good bit of gold. That's more than I'd usually pay.
Repulse undead, restore speed, don't
You've
care.
made a fine transaction.
Right, so we still pretty much have the jewels.
You got an excellent.
Right.
Come back. Good day.
Good day. So not bad. If we truly need money, we have plenty now that we can do. We can do alchemy and we have magic gear in store. Barlow stones. We have a grand soul gem too, with a grand soul. That's a rare treat. It costs about 1,000 gold pieces, which is less than I thought. Or at least its value is 500 from me. So I'm just assuming it's 1,000 reality. If it's just 500, then it makes no sense for us to try to go after grand souls ourselves. 500 is a trivial amount of gold to get something so useful. God damn it, not here. We want to leave something behind. I'm thinking maybe we should just put the sigil stones into good use right now. Mithril equipment seems to be good enough, but yeah, the repair issue pops up. God damn it. Okay. That could be a guiding light thing for us, sort of. Try to get armor basically to the point where I could start seriously considering enchanting things. Currently just not worth my goddamn time. It's more of a headache than anything else. How much? 37. It's not that bad. It's basically 2 level ups. And occasional armoring in between. It's going to be expensive, but I think armor to 50 and restoration to 50 should be high priorities for us. Because armor to 50 would make a massive contribution to how useful our character is. As long as we don't have that, we would basically have to pay for the repairs. I suppose I can do that, but it is going to be expensive, and I more or less can't be all that self-sufficient. Any kind of a long trip to Oblivion, for example, would mean I'll basically using broken gear all the time, and it just isn't particularly fun. Right, 150 pounds free carry weight. That should be enough. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go with from here. We do need still to train up quite a bit. I got restoration up. Can't really do anything with the armor at the moment. Or I could buy training. Problem is it would be totally wasted if I buy it now. Alternatively, accept that it is wasted. Because it would get us sooner to the point where we can actually start repairing magical gear. And I sort of think that's a much more valuable thing to us than the couple of extra points of endurance. I mean, it'll make a big difference. I think dividing the line was the one offering armor training here.
What?
Too late. Too late. Ah, fine.
Let
it be for now. We're not in a huge hurry. We are more or less capable of facing all opponents we faced so far. I think I'm gonna go after some proper quests next, but it has to be combat quests. Sins of the Father seems like a reasonable one. The twins and their father who stole valuable items from the Thieves Guild many years ago. So, what exactly is this about? It's not quite as simple probably as it seems at this point. So, Redguard Valley Cave and Ogres. There's an Ayleid ruin there, so we might as well do that at the same time. We get us plenty of loot and wrap up a quest.
Again, we